upon a time, there lived a girl called Titi. Titi was a very beautiful girl. Her eyes like sparkling gems, her hair was dark and long. Her beauty radiates wherever she goes. With all this beauty Titi possessed, Titi was lazy. She does nothing all day but to sleep and eat like a glutton. Her father was sad about this, but Titi's mother supported her, saying she was so beautiful to venture into working, and if she worked, she would become ugly, then no man would like to marry her. Titi's father, after seeing his daughter won't turn a new leaf, decided to leave her to her fate. Aside from being lazy, Titi was also rude, so rude that she had no friends in the village. She was fond of making jests of people with disabilities and the girls in the village, telling them that they were ugly and smelling. This didn't bother the girls since they were used to her rudeness. Despite her bad character, the young men in the community still wanted her hand in marriage. Every day, young men would troop into her compound with various gifts, but Titi turned them all down, saying that she was too beautiful to have them as husband. Word got to the king of the Skull Kingdom about a beautiful girl called Titi, and now she was good. This made him determined to make her his wife, so he embarked on a journey to get married to her. Firstly, he went to a friend of his to borrow a pair of eyes, then to another to borrow a pair of legs. He did that to all parts of the body till he was complete human. He was so handsome that nobody could resist his beauty. When he got to the village Titi was, he posed as a wealthy merchant who came from far away to buy goods. He lived in his village for a couple of days, and the news of his beauty spread like wildfire. Even Titi was eager to see the man everyone talked so much about. On a fateful day, Titi went to the market to get some snacks since she was too lazy to make some for herself. When she met the young and handsome man everyone talked so much about and instantly fell in love with him. The man, who already knew who Titi was, approached her and began to talk to her. Not quite long, she started having feelings towards him. In the space of how many days, the young man, who identified as Femi, proposed to her. She accepted it happily. When she got home that day, she told her parents about her proposal, in which the father wasn't so happy about, but the mother jumped into a conclusion that Femi was the perfect husband for her beautiful daughter since he was wealthy and handsome. The father, not knowing what to say, agreed. Femi was invited to their house. Titi's father asked him about his parents and family. He said he had known that they had died in a house fire. Partially satisfied with this answer, the marriage was concluded. After bringing the necessary things required of him, he and his newly wedded wife set on a journey back to his home. With the happiness that she has finally gotten married to Femi, Titi bidded her family a goodbye. After journeying to the forest for several days, Femi began to go to the house of his friends to give them back their body parts he had borrowed. As he was doing so, Titi began to panic, but her beloved husband told her not to be afraid, since she was so proud to marry the young men in the village. At least she will marry a skull. With this, Titi was taken into the kingdom of the skull and lived with him and his several skull wives. She regretted the action bitterly, as she had nowhere to go and had wished she had married one of the men in the village, but it was too late now. Moral of the story: we should never let our beauty, position or wealth get into our head, and we should never marry someone who we don't know well. Bye. Thanks for watching.